Hi and welcome to Ninja Monkey. I'm Nathan and I would like to welcome you to my kitchen. I'm very excited today to introduce you to my guest Ken. So Ken's going to tell us a little bit about himself.
So, my name is Ken. I'm from Japan. My work is Japanese teacher, online Japanese teacher. I also do ski instructor because I live in countryside in Japan. And then I have worked more than 5 years in a restaurant, so I know how to cook. Today we are going to make karaage, which is Japanese style fried chicken.
I'm also incredibly excited to make karaage because karaage is one of my favorite Japanese snacks. I usually many times eat karaage in an izakaya. Let's get to cooking. So for this recipe, what are we going to be needing? Ken, could you tell our viewers what exactly we're going to be needing to make this recipe at home?
So the ingredients for karaage are chicken thighs, ginger, garlic, soy sauce, sesame oil, cooking sake, a little bit salt. So we will use flour and potato starch, and obviously oil for deep frying, and something like sesame seeds, lettuce, black pepper for garnish, and then green onions.
Okay, so now that Ken has explained the ingredients, what would you recommend I start with, Ken?
I would recommend we start off from cutting chicken thighs. So this is just one piece of chicken thigh. Chicken thigh might have small bones, so when you are cutting, please check to see if there is any small bones because we don't want like small bones. Yeah, so I just found really small bones, like very small, but this is crucial cooking point.
Actually, because we're in the middle of a pandemic, it was really hard to find chicken thighs. I can't believe it. I went to like 3 or 4 different supermarkets and I wasn't able to find any chicken thighs. In fact, one supermarket had no meat whatsoever and I ended up having to go like 2 days later and I put it in the freezer, and finally for this video I've defrosted it. I've cut my chicken thighs into small pieces.
Okay, this is the size. Okay, compared to my smartphone. Yeah, this is lemon, you know. So next part, we're gonna grate ginger and garlic.
So Ken is in Japan, I'm in Gibraltar, it's about 11 o'clock at night over there, it's nearly 3 p.m. over here, there's a huge time difference, so excuse any technical difficulties. I think Ken is being a very good teacher so far. I followed all of his instructions and I've got the grated garlic and the grated ginger in a bowl, and he's told me to add the wet ingredients to it, which is what I'm going to do right now.
So we need to add 2 tablespoons cooking sake. Okay, next soy sauce, 1 tablespoon, and the next sesame oil.
Just to recap a little bit, we basically got the chicken, made sure that there were no bones in the chicken, cut it into bite-sized pieces, and then we grated some garlic, we grated some ginger, we combined that with some cooking sake, with some soy sauce, with some salt, and with some sesame oil. Put it all together, mixed it in with the chicken, and now it's just a matter of waiting for 10 minutes. So I've prepared in those 10 minutes, Ken recommended that I prepare like the lettuce, slice the green onion, or the spring onion, as we might call it over here. And that's exactly what and the lemon. So I've got all that prepared, and I think we're now on the last stage, or nearly the last stage of the Karaage recipe. So let's see what Ken tells us we have to do.
Okay, so next we need to mix flour and potato starch. So now we've got this and this. So we're gonna coat chicken thigh with this powder, this magic powder. I would say magic powder.
Okay, so I'm gonna dip the chicken thighs into what Ken has called the magic powder, which is the potato starch and the flour. And to do that, I'm actually gonna remove my watch. I don't want to get any of the magic powder spoiling my watch. And Ken is using chopsticks. Shall I use chopsticks, Ken? Let's see how good Ninja Monkey's chopstick skills are. Okay, so I'm making a little bit of a mess on the floor, but it doesn't matter. Basically, one thing that I've noticed actually is that coating things like this with chopsticks is actually a lot better than using your hands, because in Europe usually you use one hand for the wet ingredients and one hand for the dry ingredients, but this you can do it all with chopsticks, so that's something that I've learned. Thank you, Ken.
Okay, so next step, we're gonna finally deep fry the chicken thighs. So the temperature is 170.
And I have a fryer actually, and I think Ken is going to be using like a frying pan, but I actually have a deep fat fryer, so he's told me to set the temperature of the oil to 170. It's really easy for me because my fryer actually, I can change the temperature, and I believe that we're going to be frying this twice, once at 170 and the second time at what temperature, Ken?
Okay, second time is 200.
Ken actually has made a video of making this recipe too, so I suggest that if you don't have a deep fat fryer and you have access to chopsticks and a frying pan, then check out his video, because he has a very, very interesting trick on how to figure out whether or not it's 170 degrees or 200 degrees. I'm not going to give it away too much here, so that you can go and check out his video. So I've cooked it at 170, I think it was 170 for 3 minutes. I've had to do it in 2 lots, and now I've preheated my my deep fat fryer to 200 degrees. And like I said before, if you want to check a little tip that Ken has on his video, I'll put the link somewhere below, and you can check out how you can calculate the temperature of your oil without having a deep fat fryer. It's very useful tip anyway.
So now we've got like a chicken. What's the color? What would you say the color?
I would say that the color is golden brown. Golden brown.
Yeah.
Golden, okay? Not dark brown, but light golden brown is the color.
So now we need the chicken rest 3 minutes. Before we cook, so we need to rest the chicken for 3 minutes at room temperature. Then we cook again 3 minutes, 200 temperature.
So Ken, like, tell me about you in terms of like you've been a chef before. You've worked in a restaurant. How did you get into cooking and being a chef? Tell me your story.
So about 6 years ago, I was working in a restaurant and then I met American chef in the restaurant. So he was really good. His cooking was really good and his personality was also really good. Like he was very friendly, but when he was cooking, he was like really concentrating. So I was inspired by him. So I thought maybe cooking is interesting. And then I started getting to cooking.
So I've done the chicken. That wasn't actually that difficult. I have to say it smells incredibly divine, and I'm very, very hungry. So it's gonna taste even better, I'm sure. So what's the next step now, Ken?
Okay, so we're gonna put lettuce and of course karaage, and then also lemons and green onions. Sprinkle some green onions. Then sesame seeds and black pepper.
So we're done, and it looks absolutely amazing. It smells absolutely amazing, and to pair with the karaage, I've even got myself some biru.
You're gonna be drunk, Nathan. Bye. Sorry, I don't have beer.
So, itadakimasu.
Yeah, itadakimasu.
You mentioned mayonnaise, right, in your video?
Yeah. Dipping in mayonnaise is my favorite.
Itadakimasu. Oishii. Oishii desu. Totemo oishii. So good. Wow. I feel like I'm in Japan. It's really tasty. Let me describe it. It's slightly tangy. It's really tender, like incredibly tender. The mayonnaise gives it a really nice. It's a really nice combination. Although I would have preferred Kewpie mayonnaise, but I don't have it here, so I have to use almonds instead. It's perfectly cooked. It's moist in the middle. It's crispy, and it feels light. It doesn't feel oily, which is actually quite impressive. So good. I'm so happy. Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much. So Ken is having a midnight karaage.
Yeah.
And I'm having maybe like a tea time karaage. It's 4 p.m. here. So I really want to thank Ken for his time, for his patience, for explaining everything to us. Give this video a like. I think it deserves it, especially for Ken. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I know I haven't been very active for a few months. There has been a pandemic, so please forgive me. Sumimasen, gomenasai. And hopefully I'll be able to make some more videos. So check out his channel. Leave a comment below. Any questions? and don't forget to hit that bell notification button so that you can actually see all of the videos that I post. So, kanpai to 2021 and to Ken. Bye!
Bye!